Let's unhaul 40 books together. My name is Mandy, welcome back to my page. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I do a lot of little free library unhauls in really random Pango sales where I drop like 30 books at once, post a video about it, and it's just a fight to the death to see who can get what. So we're doing that again today, long form style. There will be some quicker videos up on my TikTok if that's what you're interested in, but you're in for a doozy today. I have 36 books set aside for now that we're getting rid of. 25 are here to go on Pango, and then I have 11 set aside to donate to little free libraries. I just got rid of 8 books that I donated within the last couple weeks. I probably should have kept them and done like one big haul, but I do think I'm going to try to thrift a few more at least before we do the little free library visits. I just went to the Friends of the Library today. I got 9 books for $9 to donate, and then I have a couple that I had snagged from Goodwill that I think would be good to donate. But yeah, these guys are all going up on Pango, and it is a process, so I wanted to bring you guys along with me. I'm already sweating and I haven't even started. I'm trying to figure out how exactly to get situated. Fuck. Should probably blow this out. Jesus. Every other time that I've done this, I had a wood table, so I don't know how the pictures of the books are gonna look on a glass table. Let's see. I also wanna see if there's a way to like keep my page private until I upload the TikTok, you know? That way people aren't getting like a 12-hour head start. Let's see. Let's just test one out. I tried just for the summer and I DNF'd it, so. Looks like new. I always add photos of the spine too. I think I just need to clean the glass table. Okay, let's try this again. I try to keep these pretty cheap. There's only one that's going to be pricey, and you'll see why. This is $28. We're gonna do $9.99. I like to do angel numbers for all of my books. Okay, my listings are currently on hold. It still says that. Let's just keep going. One book done, many to go. Then we've got Daydream by Hannah Grace here. I read Icebreaker. Guys, that almost made me hate romance, I'm not going to lie. Nothing much else I can do about it. Let's add the sprayed edges. Okay, we're gonna do 11:11 for this one. This is one of my signed copies, and I actually just found the sequel at the Friends of the Library sale today to donate. Guys, oh, this is one that is like missing an ISBN. Like, I don't understand how that happens. Let's make another listing. I tried with Rena Kent, I really did. I read 4 of her books. I didn't DNF until book 4. I just want to say that. I did my absolute best. I read book 1 of this series, and then I DNF'd book 2. The FMC was 17, and it was just like, it was so weird. This is one of the signed ones that I have. Emily Henry. I already have 2 paperback copies of this. I don't know if that's dumb for me to get rid of the signed copy, but I have the UK covers and I have the US covers in paperback, and I'm a paperback girl. So I don't see the point in like taking up space for a book I already have. I do love this though. This was actually my first Emily Henry book. This and Honey and Spice are the books that made me realize that I do in fact like romance. Icebreaker was one of the ones that made me think. I hated it. This bad boy here, this is going to be the only pricey one on there. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I don't feel bad making an extra penny off of Sarah J. Maas's back, so. However, it's still going to be way cheaper than what some people list these for. Like, someone just bought this for $150 in October. We're gonna do less than 100. just making sure this isn't secretly signed. The Summer Pact. I'm not going to read this in the fall and winter, and I'm already going to tell you I'm going to have too many romance books that I want to read by the time next summer comes around. The fact that this thin hardback is still $28 is insane. We're going to do $9.99. I wanted to like Cursed Bunny so badly. I really did. I also tried Midnight Timetable. I had an ARC, a digital ARC for her newest book. It might be out now. I'm honestly unsure. I did like some of the stories. I just have a really hard time getting into them. Like, I've really tried them. I just have a really hard time getting into short stories. I think my favorite short story collection that I've read so far this year is Delta of Venus, just because the writing was so beautiful. I do want to give Anais Nin, I think is her name. I want to give her another try for sure. I also read 19 Claws and a Blackbird. Again, I liked some of the stories, I just couldn't get into it. I think my all-time favorite short story collection is, what's it called? I keep wanting to say Crying in H Mart, but that's Michelle Zauner. Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. I also want to give Kennedy Ryan another try. I've heard her other series are better. I tried to start this 3 different times and could never get into it. Hated this book with a burning passion. I do have the ARC. I'm going to keep it just in case I want to talk about how much I hated this book again in the future. But it is what it is. I wanted to like this so badly. I will never get over how bad I thought this book was. Someone sold this for $80. You can buy this new right now. That's insane. $11 for me. $11 I'm selling it for. I have 3 copies of this book and I didn't even really like it. But I had to keep the ARC and I had to keep my signed copy. I know I could sell this for more, but we're going to do $9.99 just because it's the book of the month cover. And I feel like sometimes people just don't like those. Let's take this sticker off. The back does have a bit of a crease in this one, so I'm going to put that in the picture, but the spine looks good. Christina Lauren. I've actually never read a Christina Lauren book. I got sent one a while back, and then I just heard nothing but bad things about her stuff, and that there's only one book from her that's like really worth reading, and this is from someone who read like all of her stuff, and I think it was Love and Other Words. And neither of those, I don't have either of those, so I'm gonna do $4 for this one as well. Wait, this is signed. Maybe I don't want to get rid of this. How did he? I think it's like a fake signature because I was like, how is this signed? The author passed away by the time this book came out, like a couple years before, so that doesn't make any sense. Okay. This is in my top 10 least favorite books of the year. I just found it to be really boring. What can I say? A classic. I don't have any issues with the... No, I already sold a book. I thought my listings were on hold. I already sold a book. Okay. God. I'm like in a rush now because I want to make sure. Everything's okay. Okay, down to the last few. last book. Okay, that's everything. No. Why is it saying I have 0 listings? Oh my God, thank God they're all there. 29. Okay. Now we wait. And I do need to make a fun little video to put up on TikTok to post tomorrow morning. Hopefully there will still be some books left to buy on there. Typically they go pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll update you when we're packing these orders up and when we're dropping some books off to the Little Free Library. So hold your horses. I have a secret that I have been keeping. Every single time I get PR mail, I order from Pango, I keep all of the packaging specifically for times like this. I sold 17 books, which is still a large number to need to be able to mail out. So we've got some individual mailers, we've also got boxes, we've also got a lot of like stuffing to keep the books protected. And I leave for Thanksgiving tomorrow, so we have to get these mailed out today. And then after we ship all of these out, it is officially time to do the Little Free Library unhaul. I'm already overheated. Sorry to whoever gets this mailer because it is unfortunately not an ARC for 200 monas. I'm so glad someone bought this one. Anytime I do this, I just write the name of the book on the outside of the packaging. That way when I go to mail these out, I know which one is which and nothing gets confused. I had to open my patio door because I'm literally sweating in this sweater. It is what it is. Skinny bitch mailer for a skinny bitch book. This is reused from a Pango order, not an Amazon book purchase. She needs a bit of protection actually. And this is my last bubble mailer, aside for one I have for a hard book. And then these two are together. Say You'll Remember Me in the Daydream Deluxe Edition. Whoever bought these two got these for a steal, for sure. Like, I was at the store, I was at Books A Million maybe yesterday, and the Daydream Deluxe Edition is still being sold at full price. It is $35. I sold this for $11. And 11 cents, 11, angel numbers. It Girl. Let's do Cinder in here instead. We're gonna do Happy Place in here just because it's pink. Okay. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. The hardest part of this process is absolutely getting everything to the post office. Last time I did one of these, I had to pack these in an actual hamper. We're done. Now, oh, my sister's calling. Hello? Is that a toilet flushing? Four bags full of books. Let's go to the post office first. I only have like maybe 45 minutes before it gets dark, so I'm hoping the post office doesn't take too long. Then we'll go to Little Free Library. Oh shit. Then we'll go to Little Free Libraries. I got a map.
Starting route to USPS collection box.
I'm already sweating. Everything is shipped out. And now it's time to go to some little free libraries. Normally I do like to organize these, but there's not much wiggle room here. I've got 2 books to give. We're gonna do People We Meet on Vacation and Life of Pi. Shit. Here are the goodies. Happy holidays. We're just gonna put her right in front. 2 more books and 1 more stop. I'm taking this one. I read the back and it says, a man of cool demeanor and stubborn solitude, Lord Winter, was a restless wanderer who kept the passions of his heart well hidden. But now, traveling alone in search of a legendary mare known as String of Pearls, he has discovered a far more precious gem. For hidden beneath the ragged costume of a Bedouin boy, I don't know how to say that, was a remarkable woman, Zinnia Stanhope, daughter of the extraordinary English adventuress known as the Queen of the Desert. His name is Lord Winter. I'm literally looking for December Christmas TBR. This is going on it. Happy Vlogmas Day 3. I had food poisoning all night, so I'm so glad I had this video already recorded. I'm finishing up the editing right now. I could not leave you guys hanging. Ignore the office in the background. That's what I've been doing all day. I feel like trash, but I do feel better than I did earlier. So tomorrow we should be back to day up Vlogmas content for Vlogmas Day 4. Happy reading.